So good afternoon, everyone. In last lecture, we have seen the transformation of vectors. Means if we consider any vector in any coordinate system, we can convert that vector into another coordinate system. Okay. So we considered example of a Cartesian to cylindrical vector. Okay. So here we considered one vector which is given in Cartesian coordinate system. That vector was a bar, and it is given as ax, a bar x plus a bar y plus az, a bar z. And we have to convert this vector into the cylindrical coordinate system, which is having coordinates r, phi and z. So we have to first write that vector a bar in cylindrical coordinate system. Okay, then we can find the coefficients, that is the magnitudes. These are ar, a phi and az, as by using definition of scalar projection or length of projection, which is equal to that vector into the direction in which you are projecting the vector. Okay, so here by using that definition, we find a r, a phi and az here. Now we have to find here the dot product of these two unit vectors. Okay, dot product of these two unit vectors. Now for that purpose, we are considering this diagram.
हेलो मैम,
हाँ, yes.
स्क्रीन शेयर करेगी?
Okay, sorry, not shared screen. Okay, wait. Okay, now visible?
Yes.
Okay. So here we consider, I hope everybody noted this. Okay, so we have to find the dot product of these two unit vectors, that is here a bar x dot a bar r, okay, a bar y dot a bar r and a bar z dot a bar r. So for finding the dot product, we will consider this figure. Okay, so in this there are two axes, that is x and y, which are having angle of 90 degree. In between them the angle is 90 degree. Okay, so here when we consider this x axis and y axis, okay, now z coordinate is also one vertical axis there, which is nothing but center of your cylinder. Okay, that's why it is not shown, but the angle between this z axis and x axis is 90 degree, and z axis and y axis is also 90 degree. Okay, then we will consider the cylindrical coordinates, which are r, phi and z. Okay, r is the radius of cylinder. So if I consider this one circle, 1/4 circle is nothing but the surface, and from origin to this point P, it is the radius of your cylinder. So you can consider any point on the cylinder. So from this origin to this point P, it is the radius, and this point P will have three coordinates, that is r, phi and z, because it is the cylindrical system. Okay, and second coordinate is phi. This phi is starting from this x-axis, so we are taking the angle between this x-axis and up to this radius r, where it is shown. Okay, so this is angle phi, and the last coordinate is z, which is as it is. Okay, now we have to find here the unit vector, dot product of unit vectors. So we'll again draw the unit vector. So here the unit vector in direction of x, okay, just draw one parallel line in direction of x. Okay, that is parallel line with x, that is your unit vector a bar x. Similarly, draw a parallel line with y axis, so that you will get here unit vector a bar y. Means the vector in direction of y is nothing but a bar y. The unit vector in direction of x is the a bar x, and similarly unit vector in direction of this radius r of the cylinder is a bar r. Okay, and we know angle between this x-axis and r is equal to phi. Therefore, angle between this a bar x and a bar r is also phi. Okay, up to this point, everything is clear. Everything is clear up to this point.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we have to find here different angles. Okay. So first is what? First is a bar x dot a bar r. Okay. So just tell me, we have to find the dot product, right? Dot product is given as a bar dot b bar is equal to mod of a bar mod of b bar cos theta, right? So here a bar x, we have to take dot product of two unit vectors, that is a bar x dot a bar r. Okay, a bar x dot a bar r. So it is equal to mod of a bar x, right? Mod of a bar r into cos theta. Okay, into cos theta. Now, just tell me what is the angle between this a bar x and a bar r. What is the angle between a bar x and a bar r?
Phi.
Phi, correct? So instead of this theta, what I will write? It is cos phi. Okay. Now, what is the magnitude of unit vector a bar x? It is called unit vector. Why it is called unit vector? Why it is called unit vector? Because its magnitude is 1. Right? Yes or no? So
Yes.
if I multiply, if I consider any vector a bar, okay, so which is suppose this vector is 3 a bar x plus a bar y or plus 5 a bar z. Okay, so if I consider only this term, that is 3 a bar x. 3 is magnitude. Okay, so what is magnitude of this unit vector? It is equal to 1. And it is only giving you direction, that is this vector is in x direction, right? Means its magnitude is equal to 1. Always remember it, that's why it is called unit vector. Okay, its magnitude is always 1 and it is used to give direction. Okay, so magnitude of this mod of a bar x is equal to 1. Then mod of a bar r, again it is unit vector, so it is also equal to 1, and the angle is here cos phi. Okay, angle is cos phi. So your a bar x dot a bar r is equal to cos phi. Is equal to cos phi. Okay, understood how to find the angle or how to find the dot product of two unit vectors? हे समजलंय का? Yes or no? Yes or no? हे समजलंय का?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll erase some part. Okay, some part I will erase. So I hope everybody noted this also. I'll keep only diagram here. Okay. Now, the second unit vector. So what is the dot product of two unit vectors? That is, we will consider a bar y dot a bar r. Okay. Now, the unit vector a bar y is in y direction, a bar r is in r direction. Okay. So can anyone tell me the angle between this a bar r and a bar y?
Phi.
How it is phi? Phi is the angle
Cos
between x.
180 minus theta.
How 180?
90 minus 3 pi.
90
minus
90
5. Correct, correct. It is 90 minus 5 because angle between y-axis and x-axis is equal to 90 degree. Angle between x and r is 5. So, it is 90 minus 5. Okay, 90 degree minus 5. So, we can write again this a bar y dot a bar r is equal to mod of a bar y, then mod of a bar r into cos of 90 degree minus 5. Okay. So, this mod of a bar y is 1, mod of a bar r is 1 into cos of 90 minus 5. Means in which quadrant you are coming? Cos is in second quadrant, right? So, it is 90 minus 5. Means you are coming in which quadrant? 4 quadrants. माहिती आहेत ना?
फोर्थ क्वाड्रंट मध्ये येते.
Which one?
फोर्थ क्वाड्रंट मध्ये येते मॅम ते 90 मायनस थीटा म्हणल्यानंतर.
SC na. First SC. First quadrant sine, then cos. First quadrant मध्ये sine positive na. Then cos positive.
Minus cos pi.
So cos of 90 minus phi is equal to sine phi. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So here we get a bar y dot a bar r, which is equal to sine phi. Okay. Now third coordinate, a bar z dot a bar r. Okay. So it is equal to mod of a bar z, then mod of a bar r into, now tell me the angle, cos. This is r is the radius of cylinder, and z is vertical axis, right, which is perpendicular, okay, to x-axis and y-axis. So just tell me what will be the angle between z and r. Yes, what will be the angle between z and r?
90 plus
0.
Yes, anyone?
90 plus 5.
90 plus
5.
5. No. Why it is 5?
मॅडम 0 येते का?
No. How the angle will be 0? Because z-axis is vertical axis, right? So concentrate here. Here I will draw one
90
cylinder.
degree.
90 degree. Who is saying 90 degree? Actually, slate, because of slate. Okay, so concentrate here. I'll tell you. consider this cylinder. Okay, I consider at here only origin is there, x, y, z. Okay, so I consider here or somewhere here इथून ओरिजिन पासून इथपर्यंत कुठेतरी मी एक रेडियस घेतले. ओके, इथपर्यंत म्हणजे हाऊ इट विल कम ऍक्च्युली. So here suppose this is also one side. Okay, and from this origin to this point somewhere, okay, somewhere कुठेतरी सरफेस आहे आणि त्या सरफेस वरती मी रेडियस कन्सिडर केली. ओके, दिस इज युअर रेडियस आर. ओके, दिस इज युअर अँगल फाय and this is your point P. Okay, just tell me z axis is vertical. Z axis is vertical. How will you measure the radius from the z axis in horizontal direction or at some angle or in opposite direction? कशी असणार आहे radius? Just imagine one cylinder and z axis is vertical. What will be the angle between z axis and radius?
90.
90 degree. Correct. So anywhere you go, this is your z axis. Okay, and if this is cylinder, suppose this is cylinder, so you can go anywhere, everywhere your radius will be horizontal, right? And z axis is vertical. This is z and this is r. You are not measuring your radius in this direction like this or like this. No, you are going in from this center to the surface. You are going horizontally, right? So this is your radius r and vertical is your z axis. Therefore, angle between them is 90 degree. Okay, so remember this. Okay. Now, so it is cos 90 degree. And what is cos 90? What is cos 90?
0.
0. Okay, so a bar z dot a bar r is equal to 0. Okay, so you have to simply put here whatever be the value of a bar x dot a bar r, that is we can write here as ax. So first note this, then I will write. Note this first. And firstly, can note it. Fast. Note it. Can I erase?
Yes.
So here, now we can write this equation. For AR, we can write it is equal to AX into bracket A bar X dot A bar R is angle between them is phi. So it is cos phi, right? Then plus AY A bar Y dot A bar R is sin phi, right? And plus a bar z into a bar z dot a bar r is 0. Okay, so this is your AR value. Okay, similarly we can find a phi and az. Okay, So just tell me, all of you understood that how to find this? How to find this? So if you get this AR, A5 and AZ, you can write vector A bar in cylindrical system as AR, A bar R plus A5, A bar 5 and plus AZ, A bar Z. Means here you will know these values, okay? And you will have the unit vectors, means you can represent vector A bar in cylindrical coordinate system. Okay. फक्त मला सांगा हे कसं काढायचं हे समजलंय का सगळ्यांना? You have to simply find the dot product of unit vectors. Okay. Okay. Now very important chart I am going to give you, because if we are finding this by considering each and every angle, it becomes very complicated. Okay, it becomes very complicated. That's why there is one chart. Okay, and you have to remember that chart, so that you can transform any vector from any system to another coordinate system. Okay. So I'll erase this all and I'll show you one chart. Okay. So just wait, I'll share another screen. Okay. Is this visible to all? Just wait. Okay, is screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
एक minute. Actually, वरती जे आहे ना ते दिसत नाहीये याच्यामध्ये. ओके, नाव विजिबल ना? तुमच्या स्क्रीनचा ब्राईटनेस थोडासा वाढवा म्हणजे दिसेल तुम्हाला. ओके, सो कॉन्सन्ट्रेट हिअर नाव. प्रत्येकाने हा चार्ट पाठच करायचा आहे. ओके, कारण हा चार्ट पाठ केला तरच तुम्हाला 4 मार्क मिळणार आहेत. ओके, आणि याच्यावरती एक एक्झाम्पल कंपल्सरी असते. सो हिअर just to concentrate. Now see, we are having 3 coordinate systems, rectangular, or it is also called Cartesian. It is also called Cartesian. Okay, here also we can write as Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, now in horizontally what is given? Rectangular, cylindrical and spherical. Okay, go in sequence, and to the left side vertically also Cartesian, that is rectangular, cylindrical and spherical system is given. Okay, just tell me, screen visible to all?
Yes.
Okay. Now what are the unit vectors? We will first see the horizontal direction. The unit vectors for Cartesian coordinate system is A bar x, A bar y and A bar z. Okay. Then for cylindrical, A bar r, A bar phi, A bar z. Okay. Then in spherical, A bar r, A bar theta and A bar phi. Okay. Similarly, for write these all unit vectors in for the 3 coordinate systems vertically. Okay, now how to write this, or how to take this dot product? Here everywhere it is the dot product of unit vectors. Okay, so this is the dot product of unit vectors. Okay, now just tell me, just go first horizontally and then come vertically. Okay, how will you go? First horizontally and then vertically. Okay, so a bar x, what is a bar x dot a bar x? A bar x dot a bar x?
1.
1, because we are taking here dot product of two Cartesian systems, means Cartesian coordinates only. Okay, so here when there are two similar unit vectors, then their dot product is equal to 1, and if the two unit vectors are different, then their dot product is 0, right? So a bar x dot a bar x is equal to 1, a bar x dot a bar y is equal to 0, and a bar x dot a bar z is equal to 0. Okay, then similarly a bar y dot a bar x is equal to 0, a bar y dot a bar y means two same unit vectors, therefore it is equal to 1, and a bar y dot a bar z is equal to 0. Then a bar z dot a bar x is equal to 0, a bar z dot a bar y is equal to 0, and now two same unit vectors, that is a bar z dot a bar z, and it is equal to 1. Is there any problem with this first table? फर्स्ट मध्ये काही प्रॉब्लेम आहे का?
No.
No. Okay. Similarly, go to the second. Now here we are taking dot product of rectangular unit vectors with cylindrical unit vectors. Okay, so go first horizontally, then come vertically. Okay, so horizontally, first which unit vector? A bar x. Okay, so a bar x dot a bar r. So we have seen, so what is a bar x dot a bar r? We
Cos
have
phi.
just seen
Cos phi.
cos phi, right? Means we have म्हणजे आपण ते अँगल्स ऑलरेडी फाइंड केलेत, पण आपण जस्ट एक्झाम्पल साठी बघितले, पण कसे येत आहेत ते तुम्हाला समजले. ठीक आहे, त्यामुळे आता लक्ष द्या. देन अँगल बिटवीन ए बार एक्स अँड ए बार फाय, a bar x and a bar phi is minus sin phi. Okay, then angle between a bar x and a bar z. Now here again it is a Cartesian system because unit vector is z here, right? Z and x. So angle between these two is equal to 90 degree. Therefore cos 90 0 means two different unit vectors are there. Therefore the dot product is equal to 0 here. Okay, now second unit vector is a bar y. So a bar y dot a bar r, a bar y dot a bar r. So what is angle between a bar r and a bar y? We have seen that is 90 minus phi. So that 90 minus phi is nothing but sin phi. Okay, then a bar y dot a bar phi is cos phi. Okay, a bar y dot a bar phi is cos phi. Then a bar y dot a bar z, again it is 0. Then a bar z dot a bar r. Okay, r is horizontal and z is vertical, so angle is 0. Then a bar z dot a bar phi, it is also 0. Then a bar z dot a bar z means two similar unit vectors, so it is equal to 1. Okay, it is equal to 1. Then go to the third system, that is spherical. First go horizontally and then come vertically. So a bar x dot a bar r, but in spherical coordinate system. Okay, so a bar x dot a bar r is equal to sine theta cos phi. Okay, sine theta cos phi. Then a bar x dot a bar theta is cos theta cos phi, and a bar x dot a bar phi is minus sine phi. Okay, so in this way you have to remember all these coordinates. So here concentrate once again. So if you are considering the rectangular at vertical side and rectangular system at horizontal side, then there will be a diagonal matrix always. Okay, there will be a diagonal matrix. You can see here when you are taking the cylindrical at the middle, and here at horizontal side also cylindrical system, then your this quadrant will be a diagonal matrix again. Okay, it is again a diagonal matrix. Okay, similarly if you consider the spherical and spherical, then again this will be your diagonal matrix. Okay, so like this you have to remember. Then one more thing. So here in this second quadrant I will say, okay, or in this second table we will see here how we are going rectangular. First, which system is considered rectangular or Cartesian? Then which one? Cylindrical. So if you consider here, okay, if you consider here in second column, so how we are going cylindrical first and then second is rectangular. Okay, वरती काय पहिल्यांदा रेक्टँग्युलर आहे, परत सिलेंड्रिकल आहे, बरोबर. आता इथे काय करतोय आपण, आधी सिलेंड्रिकल घेतोय हॉरिझॉन्टल जायला आणि परत व्हर्टिकल साठी रेक्टँग्युलर घेतोय. म्हणजे काय झालं, फक्त अपोजिट झालं. ओके, सो हियर you are going horizontally, just come simply vertically here. So you can see this cos phi minus sin phi 0. So in vertical direction it is cos phi minus sin phi 0. Again sin phi cos phi 0. So here sin phi cos phi 0, 0 0 1, here 0 0 1. ओके, हे समजलंय का? यस और नो, समजलंय का हे कसं यायचंय?
Yes, ma'am.
म्हणजे या फक्त
Hello.
मी ट्रिक सांगते.
Ma'am, hello.
हा, यस.
सिलेंड्रिकल रेक्टँग्युलर मधून सिलेंड्रिकल मध्ये करताना ए बार एक्स डॉट ए बार फायचं कसं आलंय ते मायनस साइन फाय.
मायनस साइन ए बार एक्स. ओके ओके, ए बार एक्स डॉट ए बार फाय फाइंड करायचंय का? एक मिनिट, मी तुम्हाला फाइंड करून दाखवते. जस्ट थोडा वेळ सांगू, मी आधी चार्ट एक्सप्लेन करते, म्हणजे मी क्लोज करून मी स्लेट ओपन करते मग. ठीक आहे? हा, ओके.
येस.
हा, सो हिअर बरं ठीक आहे, इथपर्यंत कोणाला काही डाऊट नाहीये ना? ओके. Similarly here if we consider this last one that is rectangular पासून आपण तुम्ही spherical ला गेला तर काय, rectangular to spherical. ओके, rectangular to spherical ला हा चार्ट आला. ओके, similarly you can come from spherical you can go from spherical to rectangular. So this is third one, that is spherical. So when you are going from spherical to rectangular, that is in this quadrant only. So here just see what is this, sin theta cos phi. Okay, so sin theta cos phi, we have to go just in downward direction vertically. Then cos theta cos phi, so this is cos theta cos phi, then minus sin phi, so minus sin phi. Then again here vertical lines, are in, sorry, horizontal in, vertical same. Okay, so in this way you can find, and here you have to remember that is cylindrical to spherical. Okay, cylindrical to spherical you have to remember, and then you can find the spherical to cylindrical here just by taking vertically. Okay, हे समजलंय का? हा चार्ट समजलाय का? म्हणजे now you only remember how to remember this chart. Okay, कसा रिमेंबर करायचा ते फक्त लक्षात घ्या. Okay, so you can draw this chart or otherwise I'll send photo. Okay, if you are drawing, just tell me, otherwise I will take that question. Okay, draw this table fastly because it is important.
See the shunt copper loss, it is equal to shunt field winding चा जो copper loss असेल, तो formula for this copper loss is equal to shunt field current ISH
Okay, झालाय का टेबल काढून? You have to see one example, at least one example.
1250 watt. Okay, so this is the shunt copper loss. So according to this, we will calculate the total copper loss. Total copper loss equals to armature copper loss plus shunt field winding copper.
Okay, what?
So armature copper loss is
Yes or no?
800 plus shunt field copper loss
Yes.
is 1250.
So I'll close this.
It becomes 2050 watt. This is the total copper loss. So this is the second solution. Second one solution, that is copper losses. Okay, copper losses.
Actually, I erased it. Okay, I'll draw that diagram.
Okay. Now third one, what we want to determine?
Okay, this is y-axis.
Third one काय determine करायचं आपल्याला? That is output of prime mover. Output of prime mover म्हणजे prime mover कुठे कनेक्ट केलं असेल जनरेटरच्या इनपुटला. Output of prime mover is nothing but input of generator. Output of prime mover.
y
Nothing but
x,
the input of generator.
then
That is third one
we consider this as point P.
of prime mover. Output of prime mover.
So this is radius.
P
Okay.
or input
So
power
in
of
this
generator.
direction it is a bar r.
Power calculator.
In x direction it is a bar x. Angle between them is phi. Here also phi. And your vertical will be here it will be z. Okay. So r phi and z. Then in y direction unit vector a bar y. Okay. So what we want, a bar x dot a bar phi, right? No, a bar x dot a bar phi. A bar phi is the angle. Okay, phi is the angle. So it is going in this direction. Okay, so we draw its direction also. So whatever be the direction, okay, of this is your unit vector a bar phi. Okay, this is your unit vector a bar phi. So this will be, this angle will be phi here. Okay.
That is output power of the generator, P out. 195.
Okay. So here angle between x and phi we have to find, which is equal to mod of a bar x mod of a bar phi into cos of. So x and phi. So x to y it is 90, right? So it is 90 and plus phi. Okay. So what is cos 90 plus phi?
750. Okay. So 48,750.
Cos 90 plus phi?
Power of the generator. That is P out. Okay.
Yes.
We want to calculate the P. Okay. We want
Cos 90 plus phi?
input power. आपल्याला input power calculate करायची. So input
minus sign.
Minus sin phi.
power P is equals to output plus losses. So for that we want to
So in
calculate
this
the
way you
total
can
losses.
find.
Calculate करावा लागतील. So total losses is equals to copper losses.
Similarly, if you take this direction, okay, then this angle is 90 minus phi. Okay. So in this way you can find the angles. Okay. So is it clear now? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So for that,
Now we will see one example on this vector transformation, and example is asked mostly. So just concentrate here. Transform the vector field. Transform the vector field W bar is equal to 10 a bar x minus 8 a bar y and plus 6 a bar z to cylindrical coordinate system
So power input
at point P of 10 minus 8 and 6. Okay,
output power of
so we have to transform this vector w bar. Okay, now this w bar is given in Cartesian coordinate system, right? And we have to convert that vector into cylindrical coordinate system at this point P. Okay, so we have to first write vector w bar in cylindrical system. In cylindrical system, and it is having coordinates r, phi and z. Okay, so we can write this w bar is equal to wr. Okay, wr into unit vector a bar r plus w phi into unit vector a bar phi plus wz into unit vector a bar z. Okay, so in this way we can write the vector. Okay, now we have to find this wr, w phi and wz. So first to find wr, this wr is equal to that vector. Okay, means by using definition of our scalar projection, so we can write this wr, this is the length of projection, or we call it scalar projection. So it is given by that vector. Okay, so that vector is w bar, and in which direction you are projecting that vector, that direction is a bar r. So it is dot product with unit vector a bar r. Okay, so we have to write this. It is equal to, now vector w bar in Cartesian is given as 10 a bar x minus 8 a bar y plus 6 a bar z dot unit vector a bar r, right? So it is equal to 10 into bracket a bar x dot a bar r minus 8 into bracket a bar y dot a bar r and plus 6 into bracket a bar z dot a bar r. So it is equal to 10 into bracket. So what is a bar x dot a bar r? It is cos phi, right? Then minus 8 into bracket a bar y dot a bar r is
Sin
sin
phi.
phi, and plus 6 into bracket a bar z dot a bar r is 0. So we get here 10 cos phi, okay, minus 8 sin phi. Okay, now here phi is given, sorry, phi okay, we'll have to find phi because point P is given in Cartesian. So first we will require to find this, we have to convert this point into cylindrical, then we can find phi here. Okay, no problem. So we'll keep this wr, sorry, wr as it is. WR. Okay, so or we will first
developed in the armature. Okay, power developed in the armature. So armature power developed to
find the point conversion.
input 51,750
Point P
minus losses 950. So it becomes power developed in the armature.
is having coordinates 10 minus 8 and 6. Means x, y and z terminals points are there. So we have to convert it into r, phi and z, that is cylindrical coordinates. So just tell me the formula. How to find this r? R is equal to
Square root 10 square minus 8 square.
किती?
10 स्क्वेअर रूट मध्ये 10चा स्क्वेअर प्लस 8चा स्क्वेअर.
Yes, correct. Means it is square root of x square plus y square. So it is equal to square root of 10 square plus minus 8 square. So just find this r. What is r?
So according to this, you are having a b, value of b, value of a. According to this, you will
R is equal to
you are having the output power
74.
7.
you are having the value of b.
74.
74 square root of no I think
that is b divided by input is nothing but a into
164 160 in square root 164
12.80.
12.80.
12 point okay somewhat to 80. Then how to find phi?
Tan
Phi is
inverse.
equal to tan inverse of y by x. So it is equal to tan inverse of y is minus 8 and x is 10. So find this. Phi is equal to
So see, this power becomes so mechanical power is equal to 98.16 percent, or you can write it as a 98.20%. It is mechanical power. Now electrical power, eta electrical is equal to C divided by B into 100. So value of C is nothing but
so phi is equal to
28,750 divided
you
by
can directly put it in calc
800 into 100.
tan
1.09.
inverse
1.09. 1.09.
I think it is tan phi. No, tan phi पण point मध्ये असेल. Angle
Answer that is its efficiency using what 95.90%. 95.90%.
yes phi. All of you know how to find
Minus
this?
0.67.
किती?
Minus 0.67.
Yes, that will be your tan phi. Yes?
Yes.
No. How it is? It will be minus 0.8.
38.
Angle किती येतोय? Or you can simply
38.65.
38.65.
65.
Okay. So if you are not able to find this, you can find the tan phi, then find the phi by taking inverse. Okay, so this is angle phi. Then find z. So z is as it is, so it is equal to 6. Okay, so we get all these three coordinates in cylindrical system. So point P in cylindrical system. Cylindrical system will have coordinate. First is 12.80. Second is 38.65 degree. And Z is 6. Okay.
All of you write this problem or just take a screenshot.
So here you have to find now this WR. So WR is equal to 10 cos and phi is equal to 38.65 minus 8 sin phi. Okay, and sin phi is equal to 38.65. Okay, so find WR. You will get one value there.
If it has a full load efficiency, there is full load efficiency given. So it is 88%. Find the armature resistance. Okay, so you want to calculate the armature resistance. Also find the load current corresponding to the maximum efficiency. Okay. So you should find out the load current also at which the maximum efficiency it will be obtained. Okay, the condition the maximum efficiency obtained. At that condition, you want to find out the maximum load current also. All of you written this problem?
So what is WR?
Or just take a screenshot of that. All of you try to solve. If you have not solved, then I will solve it in next lecture. Stray losses का it is considered as a constant loss. आपण पाठीमागच्या lecture मध्ये बघितलं होतं. Stray losses it is nothing but it is constant loss and it is 1% of full load output. Full load output च्या near about it is considered as a full load.
Just wait for a minute.
Okay, so
Hello. So what? So what is WR? What is WR?
rotational.
If anyone solve, please tell me what is WR.
Okay, so this is stray loss.
Am I audible?
This way, we will conclude this student lecture and we will stop here. In the next lecture, we will.
Okay, so you can find WR. Similarly, you can find here W phi and WZ, and by finding this, you can write the vector W bar in cylindrical coordinate system. Okay, so for today, we'll stop here. Thank you all. And this is your homework. On to tomorrow's lecture, you have to complete this. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day.